of how to find a 3 by 3 matrix using row operations. So the first thing that we need to do is input our matrix. So we're going to go to second matrix, and if we want to use row reduction for our inverse, we actually have to use an augmented matrix, so we're going to have to make a new one, and I believe it's a 3 by 6. So our first part of our matrix, the first 3 columns, or first 3 rows, sorry, are going to be our matrix. So let's make a random one. I'm going to do 1, 2, 3. And then our next 3 rows have to be the identity matrix. So a 1 will be in the first position, a 0, and a 0. Continuing on with our matrix, we have 0, 1, 4. Now a 0 in the first position, and a 1 in our second, and a 0. And then a 5, 6, 0, 0, 0, 1. So let's make sure that our matrix shows up how we want it. So let's go back to our base, second matrix. We're going to call on our 7th. And there is our augmented matrix. So we have on the left-hand side our original 3 by 3, and then we have the identity. So what we are looking for is we need 1s going down the diagonal. And then once we get 1s down the diagonal and 0s in all the other positions, then the identity will now become our inverse matrix. So we have a 1 in our top left, we have a 0, now we need to get rid of this 5. So we're going to go to our matrix, and we're going to do the multiplication and add. So we're going to do, I don't remember, let's see, -5, comma, I think then our matrix, G, and we're multiplying row 1, column 1, we're combining it with our third. Let's see if that gives us what we wanted. Perfect. So now we need our 1 in that middle. Now we need 0s for the rest. So let's do second matrix. We're going to pick that same multiplication and addition. Now let's get rid of that 2. So we're going to multiply by -2. Our answer from the previous matrix. And we're going to multiply our second row, second column, and combine it with our first column. So now we have that 0, and now we need to get rid of that -4. So we're going to multiply the second row by 4. So same operation again. Now a regular 4, our previous answer. We're going to multiply row 2 and combine it with 3. Now we already have that 1 in the last row, last column. So we are going to multiply that last column by 5 and combine it with our first column. Nope, that's a row, not a column. So 5, answer. We're multiplying the third row, combining it with the first. And we're almost done. We need to get rid of this 4. So same thing as the rest. We're going to multiply by -4. Our answer, we're multiplying 3 and we're combining it with 2. So now that we have the identity on the left-hand side, our inverse is on the right-hand side. So our inverse would be the -24, 18, 5, 20, -15, -4, -5, 4, and 1.